We're now going on a little tour around Kazan. Behind me is the central mosque. We are now inside the mosque. We have to wear protective things on our feet. Girls have to wear things on their head to cover up their face. After being officially frozen, we're now back on the bus and back to the hotel because that was cold, but it's pretty cool to see everything. So tomorrow I'm going to be competing in the third leg of the World Series here in Kazan. Since we've been here, I'm not gonna lie, we've done absolutely nothing. We've literally been sat in the rooms, the Wi-Fi's not been very good, and it's just been, I mean, it's been pretty boring. Other than the fact that when we got to go and do some sightseeing, because that was pretty cool, we got to see some really good things. But I'm looking forward to competing tomorrow. I've got a draw with 2 Mexicans, a Russian, someone from Belarus. So that's my semi-final. So I'm looking forward to competing and seeing how the day goes. I just want to go out there and, you know, give it my best shot and try and do 6 solid dives in the semi-final to qualify for the final, and then see how it goes from there, really. And then back to London on Monday. So fingers crossed tomorrow all goes well. So I'm now back in London, and my time in Russia was an eventful time, to say the least. I'll quickly run you through my competition day as it happened. So I woke up in the morning, kind of slightly on the wrong side of the bed. So it's 6:30 AM, now time to get up. But anyway, I got to training, you know, was warming up and feeling good. And then something out of the ordinary happened where I ran down the board for my new twister dive, slipped, hit my feet on the board, and then landed on my feet into the water instead of landing on my hands, which was absolutely terrifying. But after that happened, normally I would have been a bit freaked out and I wouldn't have gone and done it again, but it was competition day, so I went right back up and did it again because I had to, you know, get back on the horse, as they say. So I did it straight away after, and it was fine. But obviously it was a little bit scary, and then I slipped up the stairs, and then I threw my chamois down off of 10 metre and it hit one of the Canadian divers on the head. So, you know, they say bad things happen in threes, and it certainly did. So then I went into the semi-finals. I won my semi-final, qualified for the final, and was pretty happy with that. But then got into the final, and my first dive didn't open up very strong, so I was automatically like 25 points down on the rest of the field. But I slowly was gradually getting back, and I got 8.5s on my new twister dive, which I was really happy with. And then I went on to the rest of my dives, and they were all going good. I got a few 10s on my back 3.5 pike, which was the highest scoring dive of that competition, which I was really happy with. But then I missed my reverse 3.5 a little bit, and 5.27 was what I ended up scoring, which is a pretty decent score, so I'm happy with it, but 5th place was where I finished, so it was a little bit frustrating with the way that the day planned out, but lots of positives to take away from it, and now I'm really looking forward to being back in London for the World Series here, so I'm looking forward to that, and that's the next big thing for me. This week it is London's turn to host the FINA Diving World Series, which is really exciting because I'm obviously at home in my home pool, which is going to be a really fun